thank you even for
Hello, Minana.
Hi, for we really appreciate you sharing with us such a personal topic. And I would like just to ask a couple of questions, and hopefully it will also help our audience to understand the process a little bit better. So I'm really curious, what is playing out differently for you at this point?
My focus has changed. The weight is changed from putting here to putting there. In the past, I really want to look into the matter by myself. This is my concern, this is my problem. I just see that where I can tackle it myself. But after the coaching from Ben, I understand that I really have to understand besides ourselves, there's quite a lot of matter affecting us. For example, for my case, my friends, my relatives, they have a lot of comment for me. So the matter is, besides I take care of the concern myself, I need to take care of the elements around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I can see a smile on your face, and I'm curious, what was this moment, the trigger that allowed the shift to happen for you?
Actually, I feel very relaxed, deliberate. So that's I think the smile is a reflection of such kind of deliberations. Yeah. So a bit relaxed, feel lighter.
Mm-hmm. And what are you liberated from?
Is it deliberate from my inner heart? I'm not sure. I just feel comfortable. If you ask me where is it, I may not have a good answer for you, but it's really something come from my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you would, tell, if you would have to tell to our audience, what was different in the coaching conversation comparing to any other conversation that allowed this shift to happen?
I think it's a very amazing coaching conversation because the coach really support me to find out something that I already have the answers. Actually, Ben has no solid idea for me. Oh, you should do that. You should do that. No, the coach just came on asking me a lot of questions, one by one, which correlated with each others. And in other words, I would say that it's guide my thinking journey. When I have the ideas for one point and then accumulate it and move to the next point, and then the third point, it seems that this is a very good opportunity for me to understand myself better. I've never had this kind of opportunity before. So if you say, what's the difference? I have no such professional guidance in the past. That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I really like that you say that you can understand yourself better. And I remember one of your first words in this conversation were to have a clear understanding about yourself.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Through the conversation. Yeah. Through this conversation. Yeah.
So what is different then as of tomorrow, after this conversation for you?
You mean tomorrow? Yeah, the new start of the day.
Yeah, how will it play out in you?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think actually it's not just the matters of marriage. It's applied to everything in front of me. I think when I see the concern or I see the problems, I think I have to be careful to consider the facts that will affect the matters carefully. The fact may be happening from me, but the fact also may not be happening from me. So from tomorrow, or even the days afterwards, I'll think that I should have a bigger scope of observations, yeah, in order to make myself more comfortable. Yeah.
Right. So not to keep you longer, just one thing. Is there anything you would like to tell to your coach today?
I just want to say thank you so much, Ben. You really deliberate me. Yeah, deliberation is very important for men. It's just a joke. Sorry about that. Thank you, Ben, for your help. Thank you for your coaching tonight. Very
Oh,
good.
thank you for being my friend. Thank you, Milena, for walking us. So,
Thank
Milena,
you,
Thank
will you
Milena.
you.
be,
Thank
yeah, will
you.
you be kind enough to help us to read also our friends, our audience has offered quite a lot of great insight on what stood out for them. So I'm going to share. And for those who are still writing, just go ahead. Milena will be reading out for us in terms of those
Mhm.
good thoughts, that has already been contributed. Here we go, Milena.
Yeah. And you can find the link in the chat, by the way, to
Yeah.
just share your thoughts, what stood out for you in the session. And we have quite a lot of good content already. The coaching presence and use of analogies to enhance shift in the client's mindset and perspectives. Coaches bulleting that allowed the client to focus on how he's viewing himself. Yeah, active listening, and how the coach helped the client to unpack his thoughts.
Yes.
I see something interesting here. I learned the way coach used the learning from the session, and the client was very clear on the way forward, how to approach his problem. Also, the use meaning question was very actively. Yeah, great. So I see a lot that how the coach allowed the client to change the perspective of how he's seeing himself in this timeline. Yeah, I like how the coach pushed the client to have deeper and deeper understanding. The bulleting and framing throughout the conversation that continued expanding the mind, and supporting the client to be aware of the triggers. Yes, and his way of thinking has a great impact on how he sees himself in the situation. Okay, quite many people spotted this well.
Yeah.
Seeing how the client describes himself from this different perspective,
Yeah.
from the I to you, standing from first position to second and then back to first position again. Yeah, great. The metaphor of the house, evoking awareness. And someone says that the entire session was an experience itself and a big learning, and way of picking up on thinking and the words the client used. How the coach helped the client unpack his thoughts and helped him become clearer about his thought process. Yeah, great. And the coach helped the client or focused on bringing the client into a reflective state of mind and create this transformational shift.
Yes.
Lots of good thoughts. Yeah, thank you. Keep on sharing. How the coach expanded the client's mind in a curious and positive way. Yes, on how the client, thanks to the facilitation of the coach, could get or gain clarity on what really matters the most to him and to move forward positively. The metaphors, and again, the hypothetical house. It seems to be quite strong here, Ben. And someone writes the intention, the clarity, emphasis from the coach to the client.
Wow.
And these layers, right, from the
Yes.
conversation, deep layers thinking or unlayering it.
Wow.
Great.
Thank you, Milena. Let's give everybody high five. Woo! Okay. So let's turn on the camera right now.